Talking about the greatest fighter of all time, the GOAT, the GOAT. I'm going to make my case. Now, I've been following boxing and the history since John L. Sullivan. Like, I've literally been in the museums holding his belt. I love boxing, and I've looked at everybody, and I've heard certain excuses and reasons go for certain guys, and then they don't apply it to the other guy. Like when Marciano beat Joe Louis was old. He was 36. And, you know, when Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo, he was 36. And this is what I'm getting at. In my opinion, Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter that ever lived by far. The guy is tremendous. I want to go right to the Canelo fight for those of you who don't remember. Canelo was 21 years old, okay? Floyd was 36. Now, as we look back, first of all, Floyd didn't lose a round. We just watched Tank Davis the other night, losing rounds, winning rounds. The fight was even, then he stopped him. We watched guys like Deontay Wilder, great champions, losing the fight most of the time and then winning with the eraser. Floyd Mayweather, if you ever add up his rounds, the guy never even lost rounds, let alone fights. That's number one. Now, in boxing, you make your own finish line. The only other guy I could put at the GOAT table is Julio Cesar Chavez because I was watching highlights on him, and there was a point where he was 89-0, bouncing around, getting ready to fight somebody. I don't know when he got his first loss. It was around the 90-something fight. That's crazy. But as far as a guy that kept elevating and beat everybody, it's Floyd. Here's a list. Here's a short list of the guys he beat: Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, Arturo Gatti, Manny Pacquiao, Zab Judah, Diego Corrales, Jose Luis Castillo. Come on, guys. Now back to the Canelo fight. 21-year-old Canelo was a pro since he was 15. He was seasoned. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's one of the greatest fighters to ever live in his own right. 36-year-old Mayweather whooped him every round. After that fight, Canelo didn't lose again until a couple weeks ago, 12 years later, whatever it was, 13 years later, to Dimitri Bivol when he stepped up to 180 pounds or whatever it was, cruiserweight or something, or 175 light heavy, because he had nobody that could even come close to him. Floyd whooped him. Now, that's one thing. Number two, De La Hoya fought a valiant fight against him. Oscar De La Hoya, one of the most underrated greats ever, because he lives a life of a joke later on. He's like a meme now. But Oscar De La Hoya, gold medalist, Olympian. De La Hoya came at Floyd with everything he had. Didn't have the answer. Cotto, in my opinion, Miguel Cotto gave Floyd his best fight. He fought a good fight that night. Mayweather was bleeding from the nose a little bit. That's when his daddy came back in and got him back on defense. See, Roger Mayweather really brought the offense back out in Floyd in his early career when he was pretty boy Floyd. Roger Mayweather brought out that good offense, like when he beat Diego Corrales. You ever go back and watch Floyd Mayweather against Diego Corrales? That's a special fight. And then later on, when his father came back, he sharpened up his defense. I happened to see Floyd Mayweather in person at the peak of his powers. I was 25 years old. It was 2005. Floyd Mayweather fought a great champion, Arturo Gatti. Arturo Gatti had just gone through like Rocky Balboa wars with Mickey Ward. He became like a celebrity. Everybody loved him. And Floyd Mayweather, his only time in Atlantic City fighting, his first and his last, I happened to go to. So I went to go see Mayweather Gatti, and Floyd was 27 years old. It was his first pay-per-view fight, his first one ever. He was just transitioning into that mega star he was about to be after this performance that I saw. And when I saw Floyd standing orthodox righty, and he hit Gotti with a triple right, I never saw a guy throw a triple right from an orthodox right-handed fighter. He hit Gotti with a triple right 3 times. He was so fast and so precise and so smart in that ring. I've never seen anybody quite on that level. Floyd Mayweather is the highest boxing IQ I've ever seen. The punches, everybody says the same thing. It's not the hardest punches, but they got good snap. He'll snap the shit out of you. So Floyd Mayweather, to me, is the GOAT. I've seen him beat Hall of Famer Canelo when Canelo was 21 in his prime. Mike Tyson was the champion of the world already at 21 for his second year. John Jones was the champion of the UFC at 21. Don't give me that garbage that Canelo was a baby. He beat De La Hoya. He beat everybody. Floyd Mayweather, Ali got beat. Marciano retired undefeated, but it was a different era. You can't count Joe Louis. Marciano knocked him through. Every man got whipped except for Mayweather. And look at these crossover sports. All these guys, all these MMA guys are going to fight like Jake Paul. They're getting knocked the F out, embarrassed. Floyd Mayweather at 44 years old got in the ring against an animal, Logan Paul, trying to kill him and didn't get knocked out. Like, Floyd Mayweather, the greatest of all time. Nooch Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe.